Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, today I wanted to make a video about a subject that's actually quite close to my heart, and it's depression, and in my case seasonal affective disorder. I just wanted to come on and just talk about a few of my symptoms and what I go through every year. So if you're interested in hearing a little bit about ways to remedy certain kinds of depression and why you may be depressed, stay tuned. Hi guys, well, welcome back to my channel. Well, this isn't the most cheery subject, I know, but it's actually September now and the sun is starting to go away, and just like clockwork every year I start going into this sad blue kind of foggy depression, and it comes upon me every fall and it lasts all the way through till the spring. Now, I know a lot of other people have this, but I don't actually see a lot of people talking about it. Winter brings a lot of changes, and not just in humans but in animals as well. Animals go into hibernation, they slow down, it's just totally a natural process for animals and humans to start to slow down and eat more in the winter months. Now, what is the cause of seasonal affective disorder? Well, according to a few studies out there, they say that what actually happens is the lack of light, dim light, causes a reaction in the eye, okay, and sends a signal to the brain to produce more melatonin, and that's the sleepy hormone that triggers the brain to sleep, and it actually lowers the serotonin level to make you more chilled out and ready to sleep. So when the days start to get darker, our bodies start to feel sleepier, and it's just a natural reaction for our bodies to sleep. But for some people like me, just a slight change of light coming into the fall really has a profound effect on their health. So I'd like to tell you the few things that I do every fall all the way through till spring to combat my winter blues. So listen up and stay tuned, because this is pretty good advice. First thing that you need to do, guys, is you need to get every day to get out into the daylight. It may be the dullest, most overcast day, but the time that it's the lightest, maybe in the morning, the brightest, pop out and just try and soak up a little bit of light on the face and look up at the sky and try and allow the light to get onto your face. Now, another thing you can do is you can use light therapy, and this is what I actually do every day. This here is a light that I use, and you just switch it on and it actually mimics the sunlight. It's a sunlight lamp. I'll pop up a few more details and give you more details as to where you can get this light. And this light I found was very, very helpful. You pop it on in the morning for about 45 minutes and just put it by you. Make it as close to you as possible, like you're sitting down having your tea. Pop the light on, okay, for about 45 minutes. And actually this one actually comes with a timer, 15, 30 or 45 minutes, this one, and then it'll automatically go off itself. And then do that again, say mid-afternoon, say 2 o'clock, but no later than 4 o'clock, because you don't want it to keep you up. But I actually found this helped me a lot, especially when it was a very dull or overcast day. Another thing that I find when I'm depressed is I get stuck. I get stuck sitting, looking at my phone, and hours will tick by and I'm still stuck in that position. It's very important that you try and counteract that. Keep yourself busy. Play with your kids, play with your pets if you don't have any kids. Try and keep yourself occupied. That's another good thing to do when you're feeling depressed. Another crucial thing that I found is absolutely invaluable is exercise, because the endorphins and the whole experience of working out, looking after your body, that sense of well-being is actually addictive, and it can really really counteract depression, not just in the winter, but even if you have depression all year round, you're prone to it. Exercise is something that is really, really great. Another thing is try and stay social. I know that's something that I find very difficult. I tend to be quite reclusive, especially when I'm depressed. Try and keep in contact with at least one friend. I have one friend and she knows who she is. She's probably watching the video right now. I won't say her name, but I have one friend, one American friend that I always stay in contact with, and we actually go to the gym together. She relates to how I feel and we talk, and it's really great. So I would say another thing is stay in contact with other people, at least one person outside your family. Make dates with them and keep those commitments to your friends. Another thing that makes my depression 10 times worse is I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I have to do all the chores in the house and cleaning and folding and all of these things. Some people actually find it therapeutic to clean and tidy. I find it extremely boring and it makes my depression 10 times worse. So when you're doing mundane tasks that you feel may be making your depression worse, try and distract yourself. And what I do is I listen to audiobooks. I absolutely love reading. I always read so much when I was a child, but now as I'm older and I'm so busy, I don't always have time to sit down and read a book. So I listen to audible.com, and you can actually get loads of great books and listen to them on your headphones. And I have a wireless headset, and I'll fold all of my clothes, and it's great for distracting me from my mundane tasks. So go on out and get yourself, a little wireless headset so you can run around your house and listen to your books or music or whatever you like that. The next suggestion that I'm going to make is don't drink excessive amounts of alcohol. I would even say don't drink alcohol when you're depressed. Don't do it, guys. It's a quick fix. You feel chill when you're drinking that glass of wine, but I guarantee you 2 days later you'll still feel the effects of the alcohol. I know with me, if I drink like a couple of glasses of wine at the weekend, come Monday, Tuesday, I will be far more depressed if I drink alcohol than if I just chose my kombucha or my orange juice. So lay off the alcohol, guys. It's an actual depressant and it's going to make your depression worse. Sometimes when you're depressed, you can actually, which is really weird because your melatonin levels are raising during the day, but because you become quite depressed, you can actually get insomnia. It actually goes with depression and anxiety. So at night, it's very important that you stop looking at all devices. So in the bed, try to refrain from looking at your phone. If you do want to look at your phone, go to the brightness settings and bring it down to the dimmest level that you can. Another thing that you can do is try not to eat within 2 hours of bed, because sometimes the sugar or the caffeine in the food, hidden sugars, you never know where you're going to get it, sometimes you don't even realize, can actually give you that boost of energy that you don't need just before you go to bed. And whatever you do, don't drink any caffeine. I know if I have a cup of Earl Grey tea, black tea, I'm probably going to be up all night. So lay off the foods 2 hours before bed, and lay off the caffeine about 5 o'clock. Last bit of advice that I'd like to give about how to combat your depression, and not just seasonal depression, but depression in general. Give yourself a break from all of the drama. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes something will pop up on Facebook, or somebody will talk about how great Donald Trump is, or something crazy like that, and you'll want to jump in, and and things can really, really, really take a toll on you, take a toll on your emotional health. And sometimes, even though I'm very tempted to get involved in debates and things like that, sometimes it's not worth the emotional effort responding to any drama or anything like that. So So try and give yourself a break from the drama. Take a step right back. You don't have to answer. You are not obliged to speak on any subject that you feel will be just too upsetting for you at the time. You can still have your integrity and have your views, but sometimes you have to preserve your own emotional health and just give yourself a break from the drama. So that would be my last tip on how to, combat your winter blues. So guys, I hope you got something out of this video. Please feel free to comment down below. I answer all of my subscribers, and every time I publish a comment, I always answer it, okay? And I am here for you to talk about depression if you want to talk about anything that you're going through. So until then, I'll see you in another video.